Greetings, the internet. What the fuck you mean, bub? Right, we are doing collectibles and stuff. Some here that I've missed. Good job, me. Probably do data points up until like where the base is. Otherwise we'll just fuck's sake. Otherwise we'll just spend too long doing nothing but that. That was weird. You're not supposed to be in here. Okay, there's one there. Done with delving. A journal full of precise, careful glyphs. We took payment for the haul. I got more in one sale than in the last 4 delves combined, and the machines are endless. For every one we turn to scrap, another springs up in its place. No worries about us running short of salvage. And the fires of the thank the fires of the forge for that. I was getting too stiff for delving. The climbs, the crouching, the crowbarring. Even with the knee armor I invented, it was all too much for these old bones. Not to mention the competition. Even since those damned Shadowcarja found weapons in the ruins, every bandit and ruffian seems to think they'll find something that'll make them invincible. If a fall or a mistake with a machine doesn't kill you, those looters will. The ruins used to be quiet and empty, special places. Now people treat them like storehouses. I guess the times have just moved past me. So I put my shards into this scrap camp. There will always be younger hunters, but the skills I got on the delve have taught me how to carve up machines in a way that'll get the best price. Should keep my belly full until it's time to head back to the claim and retire. Past it. The Leaf People. A hastily written report written in rough glyphs. Okay, went to Plainsong like you asked and turned up the charm. So here's my report on the proposed trade deal with the Utaru. Won't work. First of all, these people dislike outsiders and deeply distrust anything related to the Karja. Can't blame them there. But that means the alliance with Sun King Avad puts us at a serious disadvantage. I thought it'd be smart to profile us Oseram as friendlier than their barbaric neighbours in the clan lands, but that didn't sit very well. I guess they have some kind of truce going on that we don't know about. Bottom line, the Utaru consider us less trustworthy than the Tanakh. Imagine that. Secondly, to put it bluntly, the Utaru are weird. They're extremely protective of anything that's considered alive, and that includes the local hops you want so badly. To them, it's not just a crop, it's sacred or something. The idea of putting something in our grubby little hands disgusted them. Third, and most importantly, they're starving. The blight is attacking their crops, and most of them won't eat meat. They couldn't hand over what little grain they have for all the cogs in the claim. As you can probably tell by now, the visit didn't go very well. I haven't seen that many frowns since my cousin ran off with a carja. I tried introducing them to Mainspring Ale to soothe things over, but they weren't interested. You know what they drink? Leaf infusions. That's just dirt water. Dude, they drink tea. Don't fucking badmouth tea. You'll upset me. Okay. There's a relic ruins, so I don't have to worry about those. There is... Do I have that one already? Number 7. I don't. Cool. Let's go down here first. Where are you going, man? You know what, I might actually delegate all this data point stuff to off stream. Otherwise it's going to take us ages to finish this. RC1 report strategic assessment. January 11th, 2066. Data corrupted. Recon predicts contact with the Wichita salient in 27 hours. 7 Horus units detected in the first wave. News from the west is just as bad. Last stragglers from Kalmar are in. Loss is estimated at 93%, and there's been no further contact from Reno remnant. RC1 assumes it's been wiped out. So that's it. We're the last days of the last day. I swear to God, sir, I'm no coward, but I'll pack my bags and head for the hills if there are anywhere left to go. I think we might have seen that one already. But yeah, I'm going to delegate this to off-stream, because even doing like the ones leading up to the base is like this entire fucking area, which is just massive. I will do this metal flower and this metal flower though, because they have something interesting behind them. The others I will do off stream because they're nothing. I'll do that sunken cavern as well that I've apparently forgotten entirely. But yeah, I don't want to waste too much time. Did you kill something? You are actively killing something. The trouble with having an aggressive mount. Come on, we're leaving. You've had your fun. So I went and started my hard mode playthrough of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. as I said I would. I'm going to do all the side quests in this playthrough again, because you get some manuscripts from them, which you need to finish leveling the characters. But I did discover a little menu that I don't think they actually tell you about when you complete the game. It's called the extra menu, and that is what allows you to pick your companion for the date, which means I can finish that before I do a hard mode playthrough, which would be nice. I'd like the little PlayStation clip or screenshot or whatever of my platinum trophy to be of like the end of the game. That'd be nice. I have to wonder in Notebook game progression. There's no like tracking for the deep dives or the metal flowers like I kind of thought there would be. Oh yeah, this one's up there. A kind of awkward place to get to. But that's fine, we made it there once, we can make it there again. Oh, I think I dropped in from above. Because I don't think... Oh, you can climb in. Do that. You have fun killing whatever you're going to go and kill. I don't know what the fuck it's doing. I'm just going to leave it to it. And hope it doesn't die, I guess. It's dead. I love how the rain looks in this game.
A rush of air.
It's another one dead. That thing's good in a fight. I wonder whether the regular claw striders are stronger or have like an ability or two that the elemental ones don't have. Run away. You're not going to run away, you're a long legs. Go away. Shoo.
I need power to get this door open. I better hope there's a battery somewhere around here.
That was it. I need to find that. I forgot. Well, it's either going to be that or the... I can't imagine it's the thing in like that salvage pile. No, this is green shine. I'll take it regardless. What's that? That's what I'm after. Oh, you're gonna fight me. We got a bit close. Did I not knock the other one off? I shot it with 3 arrows in one. I looked so efficient doing it too. Would you kindly? Yeah, fucking leave. That was a really good shot. spit fire. I don't know what that was. Oh, probably you. Could you leave me alone? I don't even know where the energy cell went. I'm sure I dropped it right here. Cool slide kill. I mean, I suppose I technically didn't kill it while sliding, but you get my point, it is there. Go away! Don't you fucking do it.
Line cutter's working.
Certified, Hanson? Yeah, I copy that, Control. We are clear for takeoff.
I don't copy that. What did they say?
The pencil pusher that replaced us meatbag with robots is feeling real proud of themselves today. Okay, Mac, let's get up there and frag some tin.
Those pilots were ready for battle. That's a feeling the Tenakth will understand.
Maybe not to the same extent. May as well grab this on my way. Grab this on my way. And then head in here.
There's another locator beacon in the same frequency.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a few more. I think my mount died, by the way. Because I can't summon it. Yeah, it's probably killed down here. Going for these charges. Which is something I can do. Don't mind me. There's no claw striders here. Okay, and what was the purpose of that? I can't climb it. Can I climb this one? Kind of, not really. I don't know that this is going to be high enough. Certainly is not. That seems completely meaningless. I mean, there's loot up there, but Oh, do I need to shoot that? Yeah, I do. That is 100% the thing that I was supposed to be doing. Maybe my focus can help, says Aloy any chance she gets when I'm stuck doing something.
Alright.
Maybe I should fucking pay attention to that. There's an Apex Claw Strider. You can't override Apex machines, unfortunately. Part of me is surprised they don't put metal flowers down here. The other part of me is like, there's no underwater combat of any kind. You can't swing or anything, so kind of makes sense.
I can trade this green shine.
There's something a little unnerving about the concept of tunnels and caverns underwater. I guess it's the concept, maybe, that my brain is like, when you're underwater, the brain is like, if you're drowning, go up. Whereas if you're in like a cavern or something, go up isn't exactly an option. So if you're drowning, then drown, basically. Ooh.
there's frost armor against it.
Yeah, no, I'm not troubling them.
I wonder what this shrine is for.
They seem to be doing just fine on their own. Shrine? Oh, this shrine. I've seen loads of these.
Is that one of Utaru's land gods? Why is it here?
I get the distinct impression that there's going to be a quest where we have to find the land gods. Because there's one underwater as well. So I might just leave this here until that, because we will definitely be coming back. What are the chances it's going to be Zoe's next personal quest? Find all of her land gods. Some of them have vanished. Send help, sort of thing.
Vines are clear now.
What is that? Apex Ravager. Okay, it wouldn't let me roll. I think it's because I'm falling. I'm dead. Oh, wow. Gross. Again. This is where an aggressive fucking claw strider would come in handy. There aren't anywhere nearby. I don't like how the charges can just stop. Like, if you hold circle, it will just dead stop. There's no, like, little slide or anything.
Vines are drawing back.
I'm hidden. Got it. Oh.
All out.
Enjoy that. Please don't come near me. Oh, it's nice. I said please. Blech. Alright, back to the mothership.
Is this easy?
I wonder if there's any like additional information. There is. Will it tell me the difference between a claw strider and an elemental one? If I can find the claw strider, there it is. Fast and agile combat machines often encountered in packs. It is capable of deadly melee attacks, while its elemental variants can lob powerful elemental bombs. A medium-sized combat machine often encountered in packs. Fast and agile, it can lob blaze bombs from afar and use a variety of powerful fire-based attacks. Yeah, fair enough. Such a delicate landing. Hup, spring, flop. Demeter? I hardly know.
The old ones fed off livestock a little too much for my liking.
Some of them ate more like it. Looks like you got what you wanted.
Yeah,
Come again?
it's almost time to go after
Oh,
Hephaestus.
talking about the main story.
We get to rock and roll. Yeah, at least that's how the old ones said it, I think.
Yeah, basically.
Bet you're used to that focus by now.
Well, I can hit machines in their weak points. I guess that's something. I wish all the other data was as easy to deal with. To be honest, it's hard to understand half of what's on there. And then the other half reminds me, this isn't a fight you can win by just waving a hammer. Which is kind of what I do. But hey, that just means I gotta study harder. Make myself useful.
Just give it time.
I'm sure we'll find something for you to wave a hammer at.
What else have you been studying with your focus?
Yeah, I've been looking into this Vegas place you found. Gaia showed us everything that happened when you went to get that Poseidon thing. I mean, this Morlun guy seems pretty smart. Though, risking the Tanakh clan lands for a light show is a bold move.
His crew knows how to handle themselves. Mostly.
Right.
Anything happen I should know about?
Zoe asked us to help her bring more plants in here. Not for eating, apparently. Yeah, if you ask me, the place is fine as it is. Metal might be plain, but it's sturdy. Nothing wrong with that. Who needs a bunch of vegetation?
Yeah, who needs vegetation?
I should get going.
Say hi to Gaia for me.
Aloy, is that what I think it is?
Just need to merge it with Gaia, and she'll have enough power to handle Hephaestus.
Good news. So, what can I do for you?
Dump Zoe.
I hope Zoe's
Come
not
back to
upset
me.
I'm distracting you from your training.
Yeah, I don't think you have to worry about that.
What do you mean? What happened?
But before Zoe found a way to fix the land gods, I suggested that when Gaia was fully restored, she could just make new ones.
Good point.
Once we get Hephaestus, that's definitely a possibility.
That's what I said. But I guess there was something about my tone she didn't like. She got pretty raw. Said I didn't understand the way her tribe feels about those machines. Which is true, of course. And the last thing I'd ever want to do is dismiss their traditions. But I was trying to look at things differently. More like you know? To see a machine as just a machine.
Yeah, I guess I led you into trouble there, didn't I?
Not your fault. Don't worry.
Did you talk to Zoe after your fight?
I suffered through a few hours of glaring silence. Then she seemed to move on. Sort of. How do people do this? How do I know if the next thing I say won't blow up in
Where's
my
that
face?
meme
What if an apology is not enough
from
next
Team
time?
Fortress of those two guys
Give her
with
a
the coffee
stuffed
just
animal?
going, ha,
You're
women.
the worst. You know that?
What makes you think I know anything about any of this? You're on your own.
Abandoning me again, huh? Well, if she kills me next time, it's on you.
Better get this to Gaia.
You did it, Aloy.
After I've
Let's
spoken to everyone
hold
else.
off on the ale till it's over and done with.
I'll let Aaron know.
Aloy, you've returned. And you come bearing gifts. Does this mean we'll soon be able to uproot the Zeniths from our lands?
That's what I'm hoping.
Good.
It looked like you were working on something over there.
With Gaia now growing in strength, I've been trying to find a way to heal the land gods. Even if some people think I should give up on them.
Already said I was sorry.
Your friend thought it'd be a good idea to replace the land gods with new
Your
machines when
boyfriend.
Gaia
You stole him
recovers.
from me.
It wasn't.
The land gods have taken care of our people for generations. They are not some broken toy to be thrown away. Even if they are just machines doing their job, to abandon them in their time of suffering seems cruel.
I'm sure Varl understands that too.
He does now. I had to get pretty mad at him at first, though.
You know I can hear you guys, right?
Varl looks pretty focused.
He's been obsessing over the data revealed to us by Poseidon. Just the other day, we read about mountains hiding deep underwater that spew fire. If I understand correctly, Gaia said the flames they release come from the very center of the earth. Like a heart, beating with the life of the world.
Like a volcano.
As always, the cycle can be found in even the most unlikely of places. Of course, Varl's mostly interested in watching explosions happen underwater.
You ever play that board game Aaron set up?
Strike? I'm the one who gave it to him. I was hoping it'd distract him enough to spare us that ruckus he calls death metal. No such luck.
He doesn't
I
seem to
should
be
get
listening to it now.
If you need me, you know where to find me.
Where is my one-armed husband? There he is. Oh,
You busy?
One must never be idle when at war. But there is always time to speak to one's commander.
Oh, that's not really how I see myself.
It is how we see you.
Anything interesting happen while I was away?
I found an acceptable place to practice with my blade.
Oh, and where's that?
Outside, above the base. There's a nest of sunwings that are always up for a fight.
Ever thought of sparring with something that's not trying to kill you?
That would defeat the purpose of the training.
he seemed so befuddled by the question.
Anything else you've been looking at with that focus?
Gaia showed me the knowledge you recovered out in the desert. I am no chaplain, but I'd be curious to test if something I read is true.
What is it?
The old ones believed one could hear the great waters, even in the middle of the desert, if you carried the carcass of a water animal with you. They called them seashells.
That sounds kind of gross. What have you been up to?
Varl has asked to learn the differences between my people's clans, so I've been teaching him Tanakh history. It is heavy with blood and death, but also with honorable deeds and vanquished tyrants. Maybe you'd like to hear about it as well, when our mission is done.
I'd be honored. I'll let you get back to your training.
And so will I.
Oh, I don't see myself as a as a commander, I see myself as a wife to a one-armed Tanakh.
Hey.
Looks like things between you and Zoe are better now.
I suffered through a few hours of glaring silence. Then she seemed to move on. Sort of.
Did we not hear this already?
How do people do this? What if an apology is not...
You give her a stuffed animal?
You're the worst. You know that?
What makes you think I know any...
Abandoning me again, huh?
Yeah, no,
I should go.
there was nothing
You're right.
new there. Is there anything new in the base in general? Sometimes new little things. What is the scroll? What's that? Bulwark fragment.
Apparently it tastes worse the longer it takes to be delivered.
Regardless, Slitherfang. New stuff here.
Beta's been difficult to figure out. She's just so closed off. I get that the Zeniths were cruel to her, that the one called Tilda abandoned her, but I can't get her out of her shell. I don't know. Maybe nothing can. I know Varl meant well bringing up Rost. I guess it's hard to talk about. With everything going on, it feels easier to set those memories aside. At least for now.
Yeah, just pretend the trauma never happened. That's healthy. I was very worried that I was about to be trapped in that room. I think we listened to that already. It's not coming up as a new one. I can't remember what this was the seed room, right? What was that? That indicates that there's something underneath, but I can't get in there right now. Nothing here. Oh, hello. Take that. What was this room? This was Varl and Zoe's room, wasn't it? Nothing in here. Oh, no, let me. I don't know why that's in my head. Yay! What was that? Oh. Silence's creepy lantern.
I am so lost.
Anything going on with Beta down here? Hello.
Hey, just wanted to see how you're doing. I'm fine. Because the last time we spoke about Tilda, you got pretty upset, so I... Forget it. Was there anything else?
You are always a delight to talk
So,
about,
have you,
to talk to.
Have you been going through more of the recordings for my focus? What about studying HEPHESTUS? Have you been doing that?
A little. It's quite different from the subordinate function that escaped Gaia Prime 20 years ago.
How so?
It's mutating, changing its own code. At this rate, we'll never capture it.
We'll find a way.
If you say so.
Fucking Aloy's face.
So have you been upstairs at all?
Not really.
really. Varl sometimes comes down here to talk. He keeps asking if I'm okay. I thought he only wanted to know about my productivity, but it's almost like he actually wants to talk to me. Yeah, I think he does.
Yep.
Have you talked with anyone else in the base? I speak with Gaia. She asked me how I'm feeling and my opinion on various topics. I didn't expect that from an AI.
That's all thanks to Elizabeth. She believed Gaia had to care, not just follow her programming orders.
I know. Independent emotional processing enabled the previous version of Gaia to create you, after all.
Yeah. I guess so. So, aside from Varl and Gaia, who else have you been talking to?
Zoe told me how you met after your escape from the Hades Proving Lab. I had no idea you were severely injured. If the Zeniths had killed you, life on Earth would be doomed. My escape would have been for nothing.
But they didn't kill me. And thanks to Varl and Zoe, I was able to recover.
Why do you always have to freak out over everything?
You said you and Varl talk sometimes. What about?
He told me about your tribe, the Nora, and the proving ritual you did. I told him if I was born into the tribe, I'd never be able to do the proving.
It does require a lot of physical training, but there are plenty of other roles besides being a hunter.
I don't think I'd be suited for any of them.
Well, I guess it's a good thing you're not a Nora, then.
Wow. But I mean, to be fair, if you were born into the tribe, you probably would be suited to them. You'd been raised differently. That's all things we've had before.
That's enough for now.
Good.
Talking to you was, as usual, titillating.
It is good to see you again, Aloy. I see you have recovered Demeter.
Okay, data module's in.
I'm missing one. Well, I'm technically missing 3. Oh, it's for the south area. Oh, this is
I
nice.
like this one.
Yeah. Yeah, this is nice. I like the feel of this one. The other one should be the forest in the lowlands. Cool. Hello, Mother.
With the acquisition of Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter, my heuristic processing density has expanded greatly. I should now be able to absorb Hephaestus, and fortunately, we have made progress on a plan to capture it.
All good news then.
With Varl's encouragement, Beta analyzed all available information on Hephaestus. Its expansion has been rampant. It is too large to be beamcast, and the kernel you have been using could never hold it. Therefore, it must be contained in a location with a direct physical connection to me. A place with 2 data cores.
2 cores. Where would we find a place like that?
Gemini.
An abandoned cauldron in the desert west of here. Seismic activity disrupted the original construction. 2 data cores were built as a result.
I know that place. It's near the Desert Clan's capital. I'll have to bring you there by hand.
I have devised a blueprint for a suitable, albeit unwieldy, transport rig. It will require 2 people to carry it to Gemini.
I can help.
Once I am installed on the first core, I will call down Hephaestus on the other, trapping it. I will then initiate the merge. However, in order to construct the rig, I will need considerable help.
Can you build it? I suppose I could, but it's not gonna work.
Just
The
do as
Zeniths
you're
will
fucking
find you.
told.
Minerva won't be able to conceal your location.
That is correct. Absorbing Hephaestus will create a significant power surge, easily detected by anyone capable of noticing.
But what if there were multiple power surges? To fake out the Zeniths? If Erend, Zoe, and Katalo spread out to the other cauldrons and create their own surges, would those conceal the one at Gemini?
Analyzing. Such a tactic might be effective. With Beta's help, we should be able to build a set of handheld pulse generators.
I told you it's not gonna work! I did a test. Hephaestus has written Alpha clearance out of its access module. You'll never be able to capture it. Then we need a higher level of clearance. There is no higher... Ted Pharaoh's mega clearance. The one he used to purge the Apollo database and kill the Alphas. But to get it, you would have to find thieves. The private bunker he retreated to when the world ended, and nobody knows where that is, not even the Zeniths. Their only intel was that it was somewhere in San Francisco. That might be all I need. Alva, the Quinn diviner I met, said her people had set up a base at landfall. They were searching for data in San Francisco from there. She might be able to help. So I guess I'm headed all the way west. While I'm gone, will you be able to build the rig and the pulse generators? I'll try.
I'll make sure she has what she needs.
It's about time you fucking committed yourself to helping.
Alva said the Quinn have a ferry on the coast that they use to get to the ruins of San Francisco. That's where I need to go. Hey Gaia, it's me.
Hello, Mother.
Hello, Aloy. Did you wish to continue our discussion? An additional room near the servers.
Understood.
Could have just told me that while I was here.
Have you been able to make use of Demeter's functions?
Yes. I was able to mitigate most soil conditions and restore a temporary balance. You should notice less rampant plant growth in the area.
Maybe that'll give Plainsong's fields a chance to recover.
Unfortunately, recovery in that area is unlikely without the assistance of the Utaro's land gods.
And that's where Zoe's quest comes in.
With Zoe. I believe we may have a workaround.
Yeah, I'm helping her out with that. There's something I'm still trying to figure out. Why was Demeter using flying machines to distribute metal flowers?
In its deranged state, Demeter was defending itself against a robotic swarm that would devour all plant life.
It thought the Pharaoh Plague was still happening?
It feared it would come again. As part of its directive of receding Earth's vegetation, it sought to protect plant life at all costs. And considering it had 20 years to proliferate, I expect you will continue to find the fruits of its efforts for some time.
That's a good thing I have the code to dissolve the vines, then.
So, Demeter had PTSD. Poor thing.
All this data I've picked up in ancient bunkers and ruins. I guess I never really thought that other people would be looking at it.
Based on my observations, your companions engage quite frequently with this material. Erend has asked on numerous occasions about birthday parties. He appears perplexed by the tradition of serving a sweet confection, as it conflicts with the Oseram tradition of serving sparkling stout ale. He also suggested we host a party for you, as a surprise.
Not much of a surprise now.
Yeah, no thanks.
That is what I predicted.
Is Katalo getting along with everyone?
Yes, though he prefers to spend most of the time alone. He appears to be collating data on war machine progression and significant battles during the Pharaoh Plague, to aid in the creation of a war map of Operation Enduring Victory. I believe he aims to study the tactics of old world warfare.
I'd be interested in seeing that.
It appears to be a private pastime for him. He has repeatedly declined my offers to assist his research.
Maybe he just doesn't trust you specifically.
So our plan to capture HEPHESTUS. Let's go over it again.
As you wish. Thanks to Beta's test, you
Ah,
now know
beta
that
test.
HEPHESTUS will not respond to your alpha clearance, which is why you will need to procure Ted Pharaoh's Omega clearance.
Right. From his personal bunker, Thebes.
While you are gone, I will assist Beta in building the transport rig and pulse generators. When we get to Gemini, I will need to be installed on one of the facility's cores. The second core is for HEPHESTUS. Using Omega clearance will allow you to trap it.
And then you'll be able to absorb it.
Not quite. You will need to manually remove HEPHESTUS's malicious code before the merge.
How long will that take?
There are calculations I still must run, but I estimate a few hours.
And during that time, the others will create a distraction for us using the pulse generators, right?
Correct. They will each take position at a cauldron door and fire off their device. The energy surge should mask our activities until the merge is complete.
And then we'll have everything we need to defeat the Zeniths. Sounds like a plan. So now that you have Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon, how's the biosphere looking?
In the local region, conditions have improved. Superstorms have subsided. Water sources have been purified, and soil conditions remediated. These improvements will stave off environmental collapse for a few additional months.
Well, with luck, soon you'll have HEPHESTUS. Then you'll be able to fix the biosphere for good, right?
Correct. I will be able to design and produce robotic agents to permanently reverse the environmental damage that has accumulated.
There's something I've been wondering. How could Ted Pharaoh create a clearance level higher than Alpha? Elizabeth made sure he wouldn't interfere with the project.
It is plausible he tasked his own engineers with creating a back door to the Zero Dawn system, without Elizabeth's knowledge. My predecessor did not even know of its existence until he activated it to purge the Apollo database.
She was already dead by then, though.
It is, in effect, a blind spot. One that will allow us to subdue HEPHESTUS. And fortunately, thanks to Beta's information, we know where Omega clearance may be procured.
Right. Somewhere in San Francisco. Beta's convinced we won't be able to capture HEPHESTUS. With that attitude, do you really think she'll be able to build the rig and pulse generators?
It may take some coaxing, but with some assistance I am confident she will.
I don't get her, Gaia. She's so quick to assume we'll fail. She's nothing like what I thought she'd be. I guess it'll be best if she stays here when we go to Gemini. the facility where I recovered Demeter used to be a Pharaoh agricultural research facility. It's where they created the biomass conversion system, but also adamantine wreath. Did Elizabeth know they were working on that?
It is likely she was briefed on other efforts to combat the machine swarm, though her focus was devoted only to Zero Dawn.
That makes sense. But they actually got the wreaths to work. If they've been able to deploy it against the Pharaoh Plague in time...
Using the data you recovered on the project, I ran several simulations and have concluded that it would never have worked. In all scenarios, the Pharaoh war machines would eventually hack and deactivate the wreaths before they could contain the swarm.
So Zero Dawn really was the only solution.
I suppose that's good to know.
There was a lot of data in the greenhouse facility about agriculture. Do you think it'll help the Quen fix their homeland?
I will run a query. Complete. The data contains information about novel crop production methods, which may be beneficial to the tribe in the long term.
But new crops aren't going to save the world, so I guess it's on us.
It is.
So Gemini has 2 data cores. I've never seen a cauldron like that. But you mentioned something about seismic activity?
When my predecessor attempted to build the cauldron, construction was disrupted by a series of earthquakes. The data core had already been built, but the rest of the facility sustained damage. So, she began again. A second core was built. However, when more tremblers occurred, she abandoned the site.
Lucky for us. Are the quakes still happening?
No, though they did also create instabilities in other facilities in the region.
I'll be on my way.
I wish you safe travels.
I have a lot of shit to do. Talana's quest, Zoe's quest. Okay, I don't have a lot of shit to do. I have a few bits of shit to do. I have a few shits to do. Should probably check some of these, see how I'm doing. If I can get anything decent in these. I will leave that alone. Don't have a stronger one for that. I like what's in there. I could probably put a stronger tear damage one in there though. You're fine as you are. You have an open slot. Lightning and plasma. Do I have one for frost? I have that. Okay. And there's a quest to grab, I presume, in here. Maybe Katale.
He's like GAIA's own personal blacksmith.
Yeah, a very angry one.
As like my Uncle Laurent. Man didn't smile a day in his life and would box your ears if you messed with his forge.
That's just I hear about you going west.
Turns out we need one last thing.
We're
before we
already
can grab
west.
Hephaestus.
Because it would have been too easy otherwise.
You've been looking at any interesting data?
I asked Gaia to find me something to look at a while back. And she found the mother of all forges. They called it sports. Turns out the old ones spent a lot of time tackling and punching each other for points in one game or another. Are you mixing some solid food and fresh ale? I bet half the claim will be lining up to watch.
I'm surprised the Oseram haven't already reinvented sports.
How are things with Katalo? Is he still scared of him?
Oh, she thinks she's funny. Actually, I played strike with him. I had to fill in most of the conversation myself, but I'm still alive.
Glad to hear it. I need to get going.
I think I know the answer, but are you sure you don't need any help? Gaia mentioned this other tribe you found, the Quen. They sound like a nasty bunch.
I can handle them. In the meantime, Varl will help you get ready for what comes next.
Take care of yourself, Aloy.
Speaking of the devil.
I'm sorry, Aloy. After all the trouble you went through, you have to head west again.
Well, no one said this was gonna be easy.
You sure you don't want any backup dealing with the Quen?
They think I'm Sobek, or something like that. They won't hurt me, but I doubt they'll be so kind to anyone else.
If you say so. Let me know if you need anything before you go.
If I get Omega clearance, and then we grab Hephaestus, we might finally have the advantage over the Zeniths.
Can't wait to see their faces as they stare down a bunch of charging Thunderjaws.
Better them than us, for once. You better not be slacking off on your studies while I'm gone.
And risk Zoe coming after me? I value my life. In fact, I've been reading about Ted Faro. How he destroyed the world and crawled into a hole after killing those who saved it.
He definitely was a piece of work. Well, Beta and Gaia built the rig. Can you get everyone ready for the mission ahead?
Of course.
What is it?
Nothing. It's just that everything's about to change. We'll get Gaia, and she'll help us set things right. No more
And you're
Zeniths,
actually coming
no
out
more
on the mission.
derangement. It'll be a different world. I welcome it, but I wonder how the Nora will react. And the Karja, and well, everyone.
Let's just focus on fixing Gaia for now.
You're right. We've got an angry AI to take down.
I'll be in touch if I need anything.
I get the
I'll
distinct
make sure
impression
Beta
it's
briefs
just
everyone
not going to
on
be
the
that
post
easy.
generators.
Good.
I'm sure by the end of the game something will go wrong. Right, let's pick up to Katalo's quest first, and then we'll go and talk to Zoe.
Got a minute?
As many as you need.
I have to travel beyond the western coast.
To the ruins, shrouded in fog.
Yes. And I'm looking for a tribe, the Quen. I encountered them once before. They said they came from across the Great Ocean. I was hoping that Tenakth knew more about them.
There were rumors of trespassers in the area, but we thought they were just bandits. Hikaru sent out a patrol or two, but I don't recall them reporting back. We've had more pressing concerns, as you know. I'm sorry. That's all I can tell you.
Which is nothing.
It's okay. I guess I'll find out soon enough.
There is something I've been meaning to discuss with you. It's personal. If you have a moment to spare.
Found anything interesting during your training?
Gaia told me where to find data on how wars were waged in the old world. I knew the Ten fought against machines, much as we do now, but it seems they were among the last of their kind. Later, Machines battled other machines on behalf of greedy leaders as they vied for lands and spoils. At least the Tenakth have the courage to put their lives on the line when conflicts arise.
There is nobility in that. But maybe we just need fewer conflicts in the first place.
Yes, of course. Hikaru would have it so as well.
Yes, however, or we could just stop fighting each other.
What do Tenakth do to relax? You know, to take a break from training?
We play strike. Your Oseram friend, Erend, is surprisingly good at it, although he has yet to beat me. It helps one think strategically, hones the mind for tactics.
Somehow that still sounds like training. You said there was something you wanted to talk about?
I've been speaking with Gaia. She mentioned that the Zeniths bind metal with flesh to make themselves stronger. I was wondering if you'd help me do the same.
You want to make yourself a new arm?
Yes. Gaia insists she can help me build such a thing if I can get the necessary data and materials. She believes these things lie in the place where Beta hid from the Zeniths.
Their ancient research lab.
I am not as familiar with old world machinery as you are. I could use your assistance.
It might be dangerous. The Zeniths probably still keep an eye on that place. We were lucky to get out of there alive the first time.
I see.
That sounds like this is worth the risk.
By the 10, we shall see it through.
A field trip with the
I should
husband?
get going. I've got a long road ahead.
Should you need reinforcements?
I know who to call. I'll call you when I'm near the Zenith lab. We'll get what you need for that new arm of yours.
Thank you, Aloy.
Right, let's go and talk to the homewrecker. And then we will head out. Do some
Aloy,
missions.
I hear you're going further west past the Tenakth clanlands.
Do you know anything about the area?
Only hearsay. The Utaru tell stories of an island that lies beyond the western coast. They call it the Isle of Spires. It is said the old ones built towers there that touch the sky, so they could live far away from the earth that bore them. As if they didn't want to be reminded that they'd one day return to it.
Sounds like something
that's
Ted
exactly
Farrell would
right.
do.
That is 100% why they built such large buildings.
How much have you read on Ted Farrell?
Enough to wonder how a man who worked so hard to heal the world once could let greed and pride condemn it so easily. For one spirit to diminish in such a way, I'm not sure if I should hate him or pity him.
Hate. Fuck Ted Farrer.
You and Varl doing okay? Training, I mean.
We're doing fine. Although I admit it'd be nice to take a small break from studying, just the two of us. But then who'd look after Erend?
Well, there's always Katalo.
Leave a loud Oseram with a brooding Tenakth. What could go wrong?
Like leaving two twin brothers to look after each other.
What's everyone been up to?
I've been trying to share some of my meals with Beta.
I asked
Thought it might
everyone,
help
I
her
didn't
feel more
ask
at home.
you.
Maybe even get her to sleep up here instead of in that dark basement.
I forgot to go and see Beta.
She would not be moved.
I appreciate you trying.
Patience reaps the best harvest. I'm not giving up hope yet.
Any progress with your plan for the land gods? Is the reboot code ready?
It is. But there is difficult work ahead.
Do I have to go and find them?
Gaia warned me that because the land gods are linked together in a network, the code must be delivered to all of them. Most are in Plainsong, but in recent years, 3 of them wandered off. So, T,
Well, I
and
know where
Do.
2 of those are.
We have to find them.
No, we know where they are, but they're hard to reach. So, wandered into a lake and sank. Do ventured into a dangerous canyon, and T broke down amidst a herd of machines.
Okay. Tell you what. You go to Plainsong, handle all the land gods there. I'll take care of So, T, and Do. I'll need their locations, plus the reboot code.
I'm sending the data to you now. My people made shrines near where each land god faltered.
That explains.
When you see them,
Yeah.
you'll know you're close. And once again, thanks for your help.
We're not gonna let your people starve, so I promise.
Right, that's some questions answered.
Hopefully I can bring back what we need to capture HEPHESTUS. After that, I'm gonna need everyone's help.
We'll be ready.
To capture old Heffy.
Hey.
That reminds me while I'm
got a
down here.
second?
I suppose.
The door was open.
So do you have everything you need to build the rig and pulse generators?
Gaia sent me the schematics. The designs are modest, without the capabilities of Hephaestus, but they should work. Not that it matters without a mega clearance.
I'll find it.
Jesus Christ.
Just
You're so
try to have the
fucking
transport ready by the time I
fatalistic.
get back. I'll be going.
Okay. Bye.
Huh. The door's unlocked now. What was this room for, Gaia?
This was intended as a diagnostic center to monitor machine activity in the repair bay below. It appears most of the equipment was damaged, likely from Minerva's control of this facility.
Yeah, she did try really hard to keep me out. Looks like a power cell could fit here.
I just need to find it.
The vault. I found a locked door behind the vent in the basement. Wonder if that's it.
I've got to be more careful. Jensen almost caught onto my plan while we were going over the diagnostic center specs. I've got nothing against the rest of the team. It's just... I'm sure they've all got family they're gonna meet up with in Elysium. But me? I couldn't even bury August. There is nothing of him left besides my memories. I won't let those blink out of existence too. The vault's for us, no one else. 11 more weeks before we lock the blueprints. Then the rest will be up to Gaia.
Still no code for getting in. Damn. Right, let's... What was that? What is... What, oh, hello. About Hephaestus. Aloy and Gaia want me to help figure out how to capture Hephaestus. I'd put chances of success at about 0.0, but I might as well give it a think, because 1, without Hef's ability to make machines, the Zeniths will have us at their mercy, and 2, what else am I going to do? As always, the first step is to outline the problem. Like the other subordinate functions, Hef achieved quasi-sentience when Gaia received the signal from Sirius. And when Gaia blew herself up to stop Hades, Hef fled, looking for a new home. But unlike the other sub-functions, which seem to have taken refuge in whatever physical processes they could find, Hef hid in the globe-spanning network that connects all the cauldrons in the world. Maybe because no single processor was large enough to contain it, or because it sought out the code environment it was most familiar with. Regardless, becoming a ghost in the network enabled it to pursue its twisted new mission: infiltrate cauldron production facilities, build combat units, and deploy them against humans, all in an effort to protect terraforming machines from tribal hunters. Escalation ensues as hunters become adept at neutralizing its killing machines. Hef makes more, bigger, better armed, and deadlier. But this is a digression. For our purposes, the main point is that Hef isn't in one place. So Aloy simply can't find it and use the master override to contain it in the Gaia kernel like Aether, Demeter, or Poseidon. It can flee to any cauldron at any time. Ergo, we've got to trap it somehow. Probably in a cauldron core, and cut off its access to the network. But how? As of this writing, I have literally no clue. To make matters worse, the data that Gaia provided seems to indicate that Hef is changing. The exact methodology isn't clear to me, but its code base has expanded. That's bad news. For one thing, it could mean its heuristic density is increasing, which would make it harder for Gaia to absorb. But even worse, it implies that Hef has the ability to rewrite itself, or at least parts of itself, which is terrifying. What if it rewrote its access protocols? That would mean... I didn't even want to think about it. Beta. Even your fucking data points are a joy to read. Right, there's not going to be any through those because I wouldn't be able to bring it back, as far as I'm aware. I think this just goes to the lift, doesn't it? Yeah. In here? Well, there was one I put in there. I don't know where it was though. Ah, this might help. Oh, it disappeared. Oh, no, it didn't. Don't mind me. Bada boom.
Okay, that console has power now.
Oh, that console. I was like, I don't know what that did.
From the looks of this data,
Repair bay log, data corruption minimal, log rb/tau. Summary, alert, intrusion, source, external target, firewall RCM1B, active countermeasure phase shift, alert, breach firewall RCM1B, countermeasure failed, alert, main production, external override, main production downloading, reboot search successful, intrusion source, external target, firewall BR-K-2-F, countermeasure GM738A, intrusion denied. Intrusion source, external target firewall JW07T, countermeasure GM522D, intrusion denied. Another intrusion which was denied and over again in several different firewalls.
Just has been trying to hack into the repair bay. Okay, doesn't look like it's been able to.
Well, that's good. That's level 30. I need to do these as well. I completely forgot. Oh, that's way out there. Okay, that's there. I might go up here and grab this as well while I'm relatively close. What was this? Katala's meeting thingy. That's the burden of command. Oh, I need to go and grab this. This black box. Where the fuck? Oh, there's another one. That's the last one. Okay. Okay, so they're all sort of back. So let's do these first.
It's a long way to the coast. If you need to resupply en route, I suggest stopping in Fall's Edge. It's a lowland clan village southwest of the Grove, in the heart of the jungle.
Got it. Thanks for the advice.
Where? There. Fucking question, answer. Thanks, game. Alright, so let's go to the southernmost one first. Which is probably one of these two, right? Oh yeah, I came out the wrong bleeding exit. Delicate landing. It's kind of weird that that one came up as part of a quest, but the last time Kotala gave me advice like that, it didn't. Oh, I took some berries on the going into.
Aloy, it's Kotalo. I've heard that the red scum clogging up the rivers has cleared in much of the Lowland clan's territory. But for some reason, the water around their capital, Thornmarsh, remains polluted. Perhaps this is something you could help with.
Yeah, maybe. I'll look into it when I can. Down to a drizzle. Almost over.
I think Talana's quest is near Thornmarsh anyway, isn't it? Yes, it is. So I will be heading in that direction. Hi, mate.
This should help you get back on track. That should do it.
You can just stay there, huh? Okay, I tried. Maybe it's just comfortable.
One down, two to go. Zoe, you there?
I'm here, Aloy.
Had to swim a bit, but I gave the reboot code to So.
Ah, good. We used to celebrate So in the fall, at the beginning of the harvest, with wine made from elderflowers. When I was 12, I got tipsy on it and kissed a boy in the sage garden.
Outback?
He was so surprised he nearly fell into the mulch. It would be good to see So again, plowing the fields in the afternoon sun. All right then. I'll head to Plainsong and deliver the code to the land gods there.
The audio on that one was very strange. I don't know if that was a piece of dialogue that was actually supposed to play.
Oh, yeah. I I was here before Zoe told me about this place. I guess they were leaving offerings to the land god. It looks like something fried them. Whatever did it might still be around.
Like a Ravager, maybe?
There's the land god. But I'll have to deal with those machines before I install the reboot code. This will be over quick with frost ammo.
I am hidden. Don't you turn this way. If you turn this way, I'll be very upset. There's a shitload of scrap piles here. Don't know what you're talking about. Okay. I don't think Ravagers have any valuable components, do they? No. I'm not sure how it didn't see me. Boom.
Won't be needing that weapon.
Just trying to do the cool thing. Yeah. Ugh. It didn't slide. I don't know why, but it didn't. Oh, get off my booty. Where did you come from?
I think that's all the machines. Time to install this code on that land god. Uh-oh.
That's no fun.
Could use acid against it.
go, 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 no! Oh, okay, that one didn't fall off. Should have taken out the two furthest ones before it got out. Oh my god, it's so hard to hit the one on the end of its wing. Maybe I can shock it to the ground. Particularly. Well, shit. Oh, that's not what I thought it was. Well, shit. But more shit. Hey, there we go. Okay, well that's getting annoying. What are you weak to? That's it. Where are you going? I can't believe that hit it. Oh, got it. With a good roll too. Oh, I didn't knock it off. Maybe I can drill the fucking thing off. No, I'm gonna hit it with this. I didn't exactly hit what I wanted. And that's why I want to knock the fucking thrusters off. Get down! Oh, that did not actually shock it. Into your foot. It's kind of hard to see the wing thrusters. Almost got them off. I want to see if I can just stop it from flying altogether. Oh, that was a good shot. Right, can you still fly? Or do you just hop around now? I think it just hopped around. Yeah. I mean, it'd probably be much easier to just kill it. Oh, that was instant. Big fan of that. Let's take the explosion anyway.
Okay, let's get this code installed on that land god.
Fucking stormbirds. Although I feel like they were way harder in the first game. Which is probably why they added those bat things.
I can get it from my stash later. I should install this code on that land.
I'm gonna get to it in a minute. I'm gonna pick up all the shiny things first. The wing thrusters, however, do mean more resources if I knock them off. So, kind of aim in the general direction, and it does more damage as well if you knock off components. Could have used that cannon, really. Well, live and learn. I do find it slightly funny that it can't fly without its thrusters. Anyway, where were we?
Let's try this again. Nice and easy.
You just chill there, I guess.
Land God dealt with. Hey, Zoe?
Aloy, how goes it?
I found T and installed the reboot code.
Fitting then that I feel thankful. T's festival came in winter, when all the grain from the harvest was stored away.
I can't summon my mount.
It was a season of gratitude, and all the children would receive gifts. The best was my first bow, made of yew, strung by my father.
Well, he definitely taught you how to shoot well.
That he did.
There's one more thing. I found 2 of your people. Stormbird got them. But I took it down.
Oh. I'll make sure someone retrieves their seed pouches, so they may return to the land.
How are things on your end?
Getting there. A few land gods to visit still.
Like that one.
I'll call you when I'm done with the last one.
Thank you, Aloy.
And these 2. Oh no, that one's done, I guess. Always happy to hear from you.
I've heard a strange report about a missing soldier from Tide's Reach, a lowland village on the western coast. But the marshals spread thin. There's no one to investigate. Would you consider it?
I'll try to stop by. You're not that way.
Which one was Tide's Reach? That's Cliff Watch. It's there. I have a quest there anyway. That one.
I should take one more look around before I go. See if there's anything else interesting. I think I was here a while ago. Before Zoe told me about her plan. There. Up on that ledge.
That box. Did not go well. I can't see anything.
Some of the vines are gone, but the land god's still trapped.
Sneaky little bit of green shine.
we go. Should be able to access that cave now.
Seems a weird thing to mention for just a little bit of loot.
Take this to a dyer later.
Oh.
Looks like this one's been here for a while. I won't be able to install the reboot code with these vines in the way. But where there's vines, there's a metal flower. I just have to find it. There, the flower. If I can deactivate it, the land god will be free from the vines. But I'll have to find a way up there.
Yeah, that's the troubling part, because there's vines in the way. Maybe there's more to that cave than I noticed before. Oh, yeah, it goes further back.
Carcass. I must have dropped the flowers and then crashed.
Ha! Idiot.
Looks like I can climb up the side of the cliff. Help me get to that metal flower.
Whee.
Now I just need to get rid of these vines. Let's clear this up. That's better. Time to get this code installed. This'll help you get better. That's the last land god. So, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Aloy.
Just planted the reboot code on Doe. He was a bit tangled up, but he's better now.
Good to hear. Doe always returned to the sacred cave at the end of winter, so his festival foretold the coming of spring. During those times, I remember clinging to my mother by the hearth, snuggling for warmth, and listening to her sing of new beginnings.
Which is exactly what you're going to give to your people.
I hope so. When you can, meet me at Plainsong, and we'll send out the reboot signal.
I mean, I may as
I've
well do
delivered
it
the
now.
code to all the land gods, save one. Only La is left. I'm here with her, just east of the main village.
Okay, I'll get there as soon as I can.
Why haven't you already done La?
I might want to take another look around. See if I can find anything else.
I'm glad the game told me to come back here. Keep pressing the wrong button, didn't mean to equip it. going on with you two?
Aloy, you've returned. I hear you've been making quite the impression on the clanlands. Saving the desert clan from itself, forcing the commander Takote out of hiding, defending the grove from Regala.
I didn't do it alone.
The humble words of a true warrior.
Is something wrong?
No. Yes. There's this song I want to play, one of my own making, but it's hopeless. I'm just never going to get the sound right.
What makes you say that?
Back in the Clanlands, the Sky Clan built instruments that cast sound to sky and across the mountains. They use long-leg throats to make them bellow with the sound of metal. It's how they communicate between villages. Combining that sound with the Utarus would create a melody unlike anyone's ever heard before. But I won't be hunting for any longlegs anytime soon.
For now, you should try the Metal Weaver again. They might have some new piece you can use.
Right.
This song means a lot to him, doesn't it?
It does, which is why I'm getting him that machine part. It'll be a surprise. The Utaru say that's the best way to receive a gift.
Is there a long leg around here?
As it happens, one has been troubling some villages southwest of here. You be doing me and Plainsong a favor by getting rid of it. Interested?
Maybe. I didn't think the Tenakth cared much about gifts.
When I first moved here, I remember some days were more difficult than others. But I came to embrace the life I found here, and I don't see why I can't help Corey do the same.
He's lucky to have you. Tell me more about this long leg.
It's a particularly nasty one. Looks different,
Apex.
too. Tainted, like the lands around here. It protects a group of machines that overran a small outpost southwest of Plainsong. Its call is easy enough to track, but if it spots us, it'll call reinforcements faster than you can draw your bow. Take it out with the rest of those machines, though. Plainsong has one less problem to deal with, and Corey gets to play his melody. Victory for all.
If I make my way down there, I'd like to help.
I appreciate that. I'll head southwest and see if I can pick up a trail.
That's nice of him. What level is this? 20. Ooh. Overdue.
Eat up, everyone. There's plenty where that came from.
What is she doing to La?
Zoe's back. Aloy, you made it. All of the land gods have been updated. Now to send out the reboot signal.
It's kind of cool how they painted them.
GAIA told me this would happen. To all of them. Doe, T, So, and the rest. She called it a reboot sequence. But I didn't think it would be so beautiful. Soon the land gods will return to tilling the soil as they once did.
Zoe, the chorus wants a word.
Of course they do.
Do you want me to come?
No need. I'll just tell them that our lands will soon bloom again. Who are they to argue? Find me later, and I'll tell you how it went.
Good luck.
Quite a song they're singing. Oh, they're all doing it. That's quite cool. People be singing. It's quite nice. My work here is done. You can imagine them singing Windows XP jingles. That's a good one. Hi, Adrian. Nice to see ya. Did you find them?
Jax is in trouble.
Did you find them?
Aloy! Nice of you to join me.
Thought you could use the backup. Now's my chance.
Oh, whoa, whoa! Never seen that before. Kangaroo don't give a shit. Kangaroo just takes what it wants. Yeah, like me, apparently.
You okay?
You arrived not a moment too soon, Huntress. I thought I heard a Longleg's call, so I hastened to follow, but I was caught unaware by these machines instead. There it is again.
Let's go find it.
I like Jax. Jax is cool.
Sounds like our long legs at the top of that cliff. Well, looks like we're climbing.
We'll make quick work of it.
Well, I will. You're kind of old, so I don't know how you're gonna do.
Reminds me of my early days as a veteran. Always running off to hunt in the wilds. As far away from plain song as possible.
What changed?
I saw my first Utaru students become fighters worthy of any Tanakh clan. I felt useful, like I belonged. And so plain song became home.
I'm sure Corey will find his place too.
I hope so.
Boost up, wasn't anything to grab.
Almost there. It sounds like that long leg isn't alone up there.
There's our long leg. And the Utaru fell.
And some
might be best to silence it before it can call reinforcements.
dead people.
Not much use against that.
Hi, Spikes now. Blah. You gonna turn around and fuck off? Kind of. This is the only traffic it sort of walks under. Okay. Doing a good job at hiding their jacks.
We're in trouble.
And do nothing. You're going the wrong way.
Make sure these machines don't endanger everything.
Follow my lead.
Hello. The very thing I destroyed on the last one. Oh, I'm not actually stealthing. I was sticking out. Oh. Make that quick. Plasma, but that's fine. Still killed the shit out of it. Kaboom. Kaboom.
Excellent. Now we salvage the part we came for. Care to show me our prize, Hunter?
Hi, Jax.
Many thanks, Aloy. Without you, I might have been in trouble. Why don't you take that piece to Corey for me? The villagers felled by these machines need to have their seeds buried properly first.
Are you sure?
Tell Corey I better be the first to hear that song of his when I return.
What if I want to be the first for saving you and getting him his thingy. Seems like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth took me 116 hours. That's nuts. I need to find out how long the base game for Witcher 3 and Dragon Age Inquisition took, because they were also very, very long. Like I said, with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, my longest playthroughs are Witcher 3 and Dragon Age Inquisition, but they also, like if we're counting it by videos
So, are you there?
on their playlists,
It's amazing.
then they're the longest as a 30, but they do include the DLCs and expansions.
The Utaru would still be starving, under siege by machines.
I'm just glad it worked out.
Yes. First Plainsong. Next, the world.
So is it green on the map? It is green on the map. That's adorable. That happened fast. Mwahaha. Oh wait, she's not taking over the world. Yes, she is. She's going to turn everyone into vegans. Plant-based diets for all. Hey, man.
Aloy? I thought you had left Plainsong.
I did.
Well, I thought about it, but then I'd have to carry this long leg throat all by myself.
You found?
Jax did.
That old man.
Can still hear perfectly fine. So let's hear it.
I'm gonna need some help. Aloy, can you take this to the workbench, please? You won't have to do much, I promise.
Just the things that you should be doing, right? Like,
You'll see a wide cavity on the instrument. That piece should fit right in.
isn't this the part that you take care of?
Hey, Lord, let us see your handiwork.
I'm right here. Why are you yelling
I
at
think
me?
it's good to go.
Fair enough, that sounded pretty good.
A song of two peoples indeed.
Thank you, Aloy. My debt to you seems to only grow.
Hearing that was payment enough.
That may be, but you should at least take this. You deserve it.
May the wings of the Ten hearten your step.
Seems, what'd I get? What'd I get? What'd I get? Oh, just some stuff. Stuff is fine, I'll take stuff. Upgrade these two. Wrong fucking button again. How about gain greater chance to land critical hits and increase critical damage? Weapon technique, extra critical chance, okay. Give me the explosion thingy back. I kind of need to go down and grab that, which I forgot about. We're going through the base, which is nice, because I need to talk to Zoe. And then we will head up to the arena and do my next arena challenge. I've got a question mark there that I've missed. Oh no, that's... Oh no, I do have a question mark there that I missed. Okay, need to do that. Might as well do these while I'm up here. Actually, no, I'll do them when I go and do this cauldron. I can't remember what the level for it was. 40. Cauldron Kappa, we'll do it then. But we will go sort of down here, start doing this area. Seems Witcher 3 base game was 91 hours, Hearts of Stone was 14 hours, Blood and Wine was 31 hours. 91, 105, 136 hours for Witcher 3 in total then. Blood and Wine took longer than The Witcher 2, which was 27.5 hours. That's it. Blood and Wine was good though. I preferred Hearts of Stone for its story. Blood and Wine for like everything else, like the stuff that it added and all of the cool shit. Basically, it was very well done. But story wise, with the villain being Gaunter Dim and all of that, I preferred Hearts of Stone. I thought it was much better. Not that Blood and Wine was bad in story by any sense. It was very, very good. Just Hearts of Stone was better. Question mark. Oh, I wanted to do this relic ruin, didn't I? Because I've got the thing for the metal flowers. So I'll do that. What did I have marked before? Oh, the metal flower down here. Yeah, we'll do this relic ruin. Do this question mark. Do this question mark. Head south. Ignore that one because it's just going to be a storage chest. And do this. Still Sands black box. I do want to head through the base though. On my way back west. But first, I need a fresh cup of tea. I'm fucking tired today. I'm struggling. I am struggling. So let's see if tea helps. And I'll be back soon. Unfortunately, there's no music. That's sad. Thank you for looking into those playlists for me, Adrian. It means I don't have to do maths. Anyway, I'll be right back. I was wrong, it wasn't Dragon Age Inquisition, it was Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Where the main game took me probably as long as Witcher 3, I would say. And then there was the DLCs afterwards, of which there was many, many pieces. But yeah, that makes Final Fantasy VII Rebirth by far, and when I say by far, I mean fucking 20 hours, which is like an entire small game. It's like one playthrough of Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. Yeah, longest game that I've played, excluding DLCs. I don't hate that it was that long. I hated that Odyssey was as long as it was. I didn't hate that Witcher 3 was as long as it was. But I hated that Odyssey was as long as it was, because that game really killed my love for Assassin's Creed. And yeah, I didn't hate that Final Fantasy VII Rebirth was as long as it was. I hated the reason it was as long as it was, and that was all of the minigames and padding. And I say minigames and padding. To me, the minigames were the padding. I don't think the side quests were padding. They didn't feel like padding, because there wasn't enough of them to feel like padding. The world activities also didn't feel like padding. That was just, you know, activities. It was side activities. I think that's fine. But the amount of it that is just crap, nothing mini games that don't mean anything, that bothered me a lot. Really brought my opinion of the game down. But I'm doing a hard mode playthrough, in which I can hopefully appreciate it more. I started it before I realised that I could pick a companion for the Gold Saucer date, so I'm going to put my hard mode playthrough on hold. I'm literally at the beginning of chapter 2. And do the Gold Saucer dates before I do an actual hard mode playthrough. And yeah, I've already like looked at the map when I loaded into chapter 2, and like all of the side activities, like all the world intel is already completed, including the proto relics. All of the mini games are already completed, so there's just going to be the mini games that are included in side quests, which is fine, and that's it. So hopefully I'll be able to appreciate the game a lot more, because I will be playing it and not mini games. Oh, Zoe has nothing to say.
Aloy, may we speak?
Yeah.
You're back. Good. Before we talk, I wanted to give you this. For helping me heal the land gods. Plainsong is in your debt.
Thank you, Zoe.
You deserve much more for all you've done. May the land always bloom in your steps.
And yours? I assume you've been looking into Demeter now that Gaia's merged with it?
Yes. It's been humbling to know that the seeds I carry in this pouch came in turn from the seeds saved for Demeter in the old world. It gives me hope that the cycle of life will prevail now, just as it did before.
How'd it go with the chorus after we fixed the land gods?
They were shocked when I told them that our lands would soon be on the mend. I thought Fane's eyes would pop out of his head. But of course they had no choice but to take it as good news, even if it meant all their preaching about meekly accepting our doom was exposed as rot. To be honest, I found the conversation to be highly enjoyable.
I'm glad. You deserve it. They're lucky that you never gave up on saving them. I better go now.
Be careful.
One second.
Is it me, or did the old ones just look funny?
Funny how?
Their clothes, they're weird. They're so tight.
For once, I'd have to agree. I'd rip those things to shreds in a fight.
Guess they didn't move around as much.
How long have I been fucking riding? Since July of last year. I think. Is that right? Yeah.
What's next?
How long have I had my big bike? Fuck, my memory's awful. No, that can't be right. I need to check now. I don't know where my wallet is.
Well, they didn't have two left.
Hold on. It's not important at all, but it's something I've been asked, and now I must find the answer.
Find an inn. Leave me alone.
I've been riding since July 2023. Jesus Christ. I'm old. I'm old.
This is gonna take a while.
It was actually my birthday over the weekend. Well, it was supposed to be. I didn't really have much of a birthday. But I'm old now. I'm an old man.
Those look like snow clouds.
Whistle, whistle. You're on the other side of the base. Why are you on the other side of the base? No, this is why I prefer a Claw Strider. Claw Strider wouldn't have been on the other side of the base. Actually, I just like having the novelty of a Claw Strider set to aggressive. And just having it kill things as I explore. Although it did get itself killed in the end. But that's probably partly because I didn't repair it after the first couple of fights it got into. Unfortunately, it's slow as fuck. Which very much bothers me. Right, now we can do these relic ruins.
An old world ruin built into the cliff. I think it's the one that Tanakh told me about. Might be worth poking around inside. There's some kind of tunnel.
Fucking dangerous.
I should take a look around.
Okay, a box. Is that going to get me just straight up there? Is there nothing else? I feel like there should be more to this. Like, Maybe it's not going to get me straight up there because I'm not going to be able to bring it across the tracks. So maybe it will get me up here.
Oh, great.
Free me. I was very concerned that this was going to be a really short relic ruin then. I seem to be able to climb that wall there. I'm not really sure why I would.
What does this do?
Open the blast doors.
I'm surprised this thing works. After all this time.
To be honest, that's my
Doors
reaction
closing.
to everything. So I probably need to dash through that. Just wanna have a quick look at everything else first. How am I supposed to get over there?
Going down.
Not like that. Because I can't get the crate around there. Oh well, let's just go through the blast door.
Try that again.
That gave me all of the time in the world. I cannot get on this crate. There we go.
Now's my chance.
Close the blast doors. Close the blast doors. Get it? It's the meme. It wasn't a meme, but it's a reference. Eve fucking Poe. Number 1. Eve fucking Poe number 2. Eve fucking Poe.
So now I'm locked in. Let's hope there's a way out.
Sure, I just heard my phone vibrate, but I did not. I'm completely alone.
Maybe it can still move.
Okay, so there's a minecart and a crate. The minecart will be for getting me up onto this, where I can... I mean, I can just climb it, but I'm assuming that once I open it, the minecart maybe goes underneath it, actually, to keep it open.
This could be useful.
Not exactly sure what this gets me to. A locked door
Door's
where the
locked.
key module needs to go.
Looks like it needs a key module.
Understood.
Okay, now what to do with
Rocks,
you?
I think. The minecart is stuck. I just can't pull it. I feel like I've broken taboo going into this area. Like this is forbidden. Yeah, not exactly. The minecart is very stuck. Hearts of Stone was basically a mix of Master Twardowski and The Deluge, or at the very least it was strongly inspired by those two. The first one is a Polish legend and the latter is a Polish novel. I think Gorn Dim just made it for me. He was such an interesting and mysterious villain that he just fucking gripped me, man. He was so good. Even to this day, no one can really say for sure exactly what he is, and I think that's fascinating. You motherfucker.
Well, I can't expect everything to hold up in this place, I guess. How am I gonna get up there now?
Can I not just, like, jump up there? I guess not. I can jump back. Yeah. Don't know if I'm supposed to be able to, but I did.
Key module. I'll find a use for you.
After years of evading his fate, Twardowski was eventually tricked by the devil and caught not in the city, but at an inn called Rome. While being spirited away, Twardowski started to pray to the Virgin Mary, who made the devil drop his victim midway to hell. Twardowski fell on the moon, where he lives to this day. Oh, there was a bit before that. Twardowski wanted to outwit the devil by including a special clause in the contract stating that the devil could only take Twardowski's soul to hell during his visit to Rome, a place where he never intended to go. Right. I see the link to go on to Idem now.
There. What's in here?
I don't know, I can't see because your light is just staring at a fucking wall. There's a hole.
Igniter on my spear should do the trick. Huh. Looks like I'm back on the other side of the big door.
And that's all fabulous, but the minecart is stuck.
Gotta hurry to get to the other side.
It's just stuck. Like, I cannot move it backwards. And I very much feel like it's because these rocks are kind of in my way. Every time I grab it, I can move it a little bit more. If I have to do it this way, so shall it be done. And so on the 16th night, there we go. Molecule by molecule, atom by atom. What's that from again? SpongeBob. It sounds like a plankton thing. Plankton got fed up with Krabs' indestructible safe. Yes, and he was going to tear it apart molecule by molecule, atom by atom. That's right. It's so funny that SpongeBob is a thing that people watched as a kid, grew out of, and was like, no, it's lame, it's dumb, it's for kids, blah 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 blah, and then as adults we just reference it as memes. No, let me... before I actually get this stuck under there. That should about do it. I plan on my next stream to start Star Wars Jedi Survivor. That'll be fun. And then we'll do Final Fantasy 16 after whatever I finish next. Because I'm trying to do my backlog in release order. Please don't crush it.
Okay.
Cool.
That should keep the door open.
Then who was flickering the lights? Nosferatu? No, it was the hash-slinging slasher. The hash-slinging... The sash-singing... cash-ringing... And just like that. Ornament.
Another ornament. Stemmer will be interested in this. I should give it to him in a...
Stanford days. Data corrupted, and that's when we ran into Kyle. Haven't seen the guy in, what, 12 years? And then he insists we hit the strip together. Just like the good old Stanford days. What a jerk. I mean, the top shelf booze, VIP seating, and 24k gold leaf oyster shooters, real oysters, were interstellar, but everything else? Ugh. There's a reason we fell out of touch with that shit bag. Golden toucans, out. Amir. Missing 3 more. I don't remember when I got that, but it must be fairly recently. Looks pretty good. I don't really know what to put on it. But I guess I'll do that. Sell my old infiltrator outfit. Hell yeah. You've actually seen that 1922 Nosferatu movie today? Was it any good? It was alright, a bit of bare bones Dracula adaptation. Yeah, of the fucking thousands of Dracula adaptations that there are. Although I suppose technically I'm counting like when episodes of TV shows do some sort of Dracula adaptation. It's the oldest surviving one. The oldest surviving one. There could be others out there. Okay, I was wondering what the fuck that was then, and it took me a second to realise it was a sunwing. What was it my ex was going on about once? Was it Vampire Diaries or something like that? And I was like, you know, it doesn't make sense for vampires to have children. Like, vampires cannot reproduce because they have no blood flow. Because they're dead.
Shut this metal flower down.
Like, logically, why did I come here? Logically, they can't even get erections. So your show is stupid. There was the 1921 movie Dracula's Death. That one's gone. Oh, damn. It's sad to think we've lost movies simply to time. Like, arguably, it is a piece of history, essentially. Yes, it's media history, but it's history nonetheless. Only 4 publicity photographs of the film and a novel adaptation of the film are surviving. That's fucking depressing, dude. Imagine you put all your work into a movie like that, thinking it will last forever. And it will be your legacy after you die, and then it fucking vanishes into the ether. Or, you know, whatever happened to it. What am I looking at here? This is going to make a lot of noise. Peace out, bitches. I think I'm now going to go south to grab this. And then we'll head to the arena from there. There's nothing else for me to really do on the way. Kill. One book also mentions a 1920 Russian Dracula movie, but that one may have not existed at all, and as no other source ever mentions it. Probably didn't then. Or it may be referring to the Dracula's Death movie, but you know, people write things incorrectly sometimes. If you, I don't know how else to say it. Like, I wanted to say typo, but they wouldn't have been typing. So, righto, or just a genuine mistake where they were talking about the Dracula's Death, but mentioned it as like a movie in 1920. I don't know. My point is they could be referring to the exact same movie. If it's the only source that mentions that, then that it mentions a separate movie, then it's unlikely that that even exists. Someone asked me fairly recently, don't know why I'm thinking about this, someone asked me fairly recently, do I believe in aliens? And I'm like, yes. In this, like, infinitely vast galaxy universe, I believe in aliens. It would be nuts if aliens didn't exist. And, like, the thing, and I thought about it more, and the thing that people always bring up about, like, oh, why haven't we seen any evidence of them, and you know, why haven't they come here, or etc, etc. And I'm thinking, as I mentioned before, vastly infinite universe. Why are people so arrogant to think that we would have seen signs of aliens? Do they think that this is the first place that an alien would come once they achieve space travel? Absolutely not. I wouldn't come here if I achieved space travel. It's mad. How arrogant do you have to be to think, you know what? When aliens, you know, the first species in the universe to achieve inter-solar system travel, or intergalactic travel, or whatever travel that would get them here, I bet they'd come to our solar system first. No, they fucking wouldn't. No, they would not. It's a vastly infinite universe. They could have gone in literally any direction and missed us by fucking miles and miles and miles. It's silly. Yes, they exist. No, they're nowhere near us. We're not going to see them in our lifetimes. there probably won't be first contact with aliens for another few thousand years at the very minimum. Why did my thingy take me this way? About 90% of the films made before 1910 are gone. That's really upsetting. Aliens exist because platypuses exist. It's another good piece of evidence. Could also be we are so early no other species has invented space travel, or maybe we're so late they all died out. Honestly, those two are the least likely outcomes. I think they're even less likely than aliens don't exist. I think it's only ever so slightly more likely that aliens don't exist. Because if you think logically, life on every planet is constantly evolving, not just ours. So, sure, there might have been aliens in, you know, billions of years ago or however long ago that managed to achieve the kind of technology required to travel between solar systems and galaxies and whatnot, and then died out and gone extinct, but others have definitely taken their place since then.
Copy that. We'll have the cargo on the ground on schedule. Over. Can't believe how responsive this plane is. 240 feet long. 700,000 pounds on takeoff and turns faster than my 12-seater puddle hopper. Plus, they only wheeled it back out of a museum a few months ago. Hell of a way to take this beauty off my bucket list.
At least he achieved his dream before the end came.
To be honest, thousands of years is probably even like an underestimation. When you consider the universe has existed for longer than any human mind could possibly fathom. Life has been evolving on other planets that whole time. Developed space travel. There are no doubt species out there that are vastly more intelligent than we are. Have already achieved space travel. And again, pick a fucking direction and go. The chances of you hitting Earth at any point, regardless of your technology, is infinitesimal when you consider the vast emptiness expanse of space and the fact that it's constantly growing.
Part ways with this machine for now.
We shall present the PlayStation 9000 as a gift to the aliens. But do the girl aliens have titties? Was that a Vine? Was that back when Vine was a thing? Did the girl aliens have titties? Can I have sex with a blue tentacle-headed alien? 3 titties just so I can total recall. It's fucking awful. I don't like that. Maybe that was just a thing of its time, but even as like a horny fucking 13-year-old boy, I was like, that's gross and weird, and I don't like that.
Good to see you again, Aloy.
I don't like how it looks.
These wintry
Not
lights
attractive.
have brought some good cheer to everyone. I caught Abaddon humming to himself. Don't suppose you found more ornaments?
I did, actually. Here you go.
I wouldn't be here otherwise.
So, did you want to change the lights?
Arnold prefers the gym anyway. Which one did we get? I didn't actually look at it. We've looked at that one. This one's the one that's currently on. Looked at that one. I still don't know what it is. I think it's a Japanese thing. Don't know what Idol Fair is. We looked at Easter. I think Halloween, maybe?
Let's go with this one.
I'll get right to it. This is stranger than a spark in a puddle.
Yeah, this is.
What kind of festival celebrates bats? By the forge during the party, what did they feast on?
Pumpkins. Arena time. Have I ever watched his first movie, Hercules in New York, where they dubbed him over? No, but dubbing over Arnold Schwarzenegger these days just seems like a fucking crime. What movie was I made to sit through last year? It was an old action movie. I think it was Arnold Schwarzenegger. And there's one where there's a fight scene in like a hotel room. It's almost definitely Arnold Schwarzenegger because it's the weirdly delivered cheesy action one-liners that only Arnold Schwarzenegger could deliver in that style. Fuck, I can't remember what it was. He was like a spy or some shit. Very heavily influenced by Rambo, that came out around the same time as the Rambo 2. You remember the new DuckTales show called one episode Storkles in Duckburg? Cartoons like referencing old ass movies the kids have not seen. I think it's because like they do stuff like that the same reason that Disney always put like very subtle adult humor in their movies is because the kids are going to make the adults, like they're going to make their parents sit through these movies, so they need it to be so that the parents don't completely hate it and they want to make money off of sequels, and the parents aren't going to let their kids watch the sequels if they absolutely hated every single second of their movies, so they have to put some more mature undertones to them. Scooby-Doo had an episode called The Night the Clown Died, a reference to Jerry Lewis movie about a clown in World War II concentration camp. Sounds more like a reference to fucking the Joker in Batman. Oh no, that's, what is it, The Last Laugh? The Killing Joke, that was it, Killing Joke. I watched that. I haven't consumed much Batman media, to be honest. I really like the Arkham games and I really like Batman, the Batman universe as a whole. But I haven't consumed a great deal of its media. The Killing Joke is fantastic. And after I watched it, someone told me that the last scene where Joker tells that joke, that honestly I fucking chuckled at it, about the two people escaping from an asylum and using a light as a bridge. And Batman starts laughing. And as it fades to black, Joker can't be heard laughing anymore, it's just Batman. And someone told me that's because in the comic book Batman kills the Joker at that moment and keeps laughing. I'm like, whoa! Whoa!
I found more soldiers' tags.
Thank you, Aloy. I know the families of the fallen will appreciate this.
Well, I guess I should go.
It's fucking dark.
Safe travels.
But it was a really good scene in the movie that I watched. There's also a Batman Who Laughs going full circle by referencing The Man Who Laughs, the movie that inspired the Joker appearance.
Ready to test your skills in the arena?
The Joker, I think, is a great villain, and I know that's such a, like, common opinion, but to be fair, the reason I like the Joker is because you've got all these villains that do things for very specific reasons, whether it's money or power or love or, you know, whatever else, all these cliche reasons. The reason that Joker does what the Joker does is because he thinks it's funny. He genuinely finds it amusing to cause chaos. Like that is what it boils down to. I know there's like other nuances to it. It's like because he wants Batman to come and stop him because of their weird ass fucking relationship. There's somewhere he is in it for money and all that kind of thing. But the core reason of why the Joker starts, like when he becomes the Joker, the reason he starts doing what he does is because he just finds it funny. It's just for the amusement of it. And I think that's great. He's got no deep, meaningful reason. He just it's just a laugh, innit? It's 2 Ravagers in this, isn't there? 2 Ravagers and 1 Grimhorn, Plowhorn, Grimhorn. Acid, acid, and acid. Well, that's a fucking problem. Oh, that was beautiful. Hello. I don't like this. I don't know how I got knocked on my ass. Okay. Where the fuck did the other one go? Okay. I tried so hard to dodge that and it just didn't work. Oh, this is not going well. Oh, he's dead. I'm stuck. There it is. I don't think I caught that. I did. Oh, you motherfucker, I missed it. Went over my head. Nice. Also, I'm not sure I actually got anything for handing in those tags, you know? Because nothing came up on the screen. Scorchers, why? That's going to be bellow backs and something else that's annoying. 2 Scorchers in a minute 20. I have a plan. One that should rid me of 1 Scorcher fairly quickly. It should be relatively obvious what that plan's going to be. It's not loaded. Damn. That's a decent chunk of damage. Hello. Whoa. Oh, I don't have a lot of bullets left. This is going well. Ugh. That's so rough. Right, I'm gonna exit out and sort my ammo out.
Seeing you in the arena.
Shut the fuck up.
Spill some blood, earn some medals. That's what we're here for.
Plus 40% or plus 15% extra crit chance. I'll go with that.
4. Welcome back.
Thanks, man. I don't feel glad to be here. Come on. Come on. Come on. What do you mean I don't have enough points? What the fuck is that about? It was... Why are you not loaded? Well, that's a load of nonsense. That bullshitted me. You all saw it. Fucking Christ. So, my Valor was full when I went in, and my Blizzard bolts were loaded when I went in, and then neither of those things were the case. So that's great. Okay, my Blizzard bolts are loaded as far as I can see. My Valor, however, is not full. I think I missed a lot of that. That takes so long to reload, it's not even funny.
Cold as a glacier.
Oh, please die. Christ. Don't like Scorchers very much. I did it. No, I will not be retrying. Oh, fuck me, a shell snapper in 2 minutes? I can't do that without the 2 fucking bellow backs. Shell snapper's in the middle. Okay. Okay, just don't mind me. Don't mind me actually throwing actual explosives at you. Holy shit, I'm nearly dead. America, explain. America, explain. Oh, shell snappers are awful, and bellowbacks are not a good addition to a shell snapper fight. Okay, reloading that work. That arrow did not go where I was aiming. Okay. Oh, that was a big explosive. Oh, you were not there. You were not there. That's not where the ground said you were. Cool, just waste time. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, because it's going to be under the ground forever. I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to do that. fucking shell snapper. That's nuts. Okay, don't aim as you fall, that's okay. Oh. I don't know what's happening. I'm kind of just stuck. That worked really well. I don't know what caused it, but it worked really well. I don't know how that happened. I don't know what caused the plasma explosion. Maybe I blew up a core or something. But I'll take it. A Tremor and 2 Acid Claw Striders. Provided outfit is vulnerable to shock and fire, but strong against acid. Use your agility, ropes, and power shots to defeat these threats. Casters, I can't believe I just got those. Similar to our output, fair enough. Oh, I mean, I've got an explosive spike thrower, so this is already over. Where's the other one? There's supposed to be 2. No, it's behind him. Okay. I don't like all of that shit. Get that away from me. Okay, thank you. Motherfucker has so many explosive guns. Let me take a potion. Thank you. Good shot. I have no stamina. I thought my spike thrower ability was different than what it actually was. Everything that tremor tusk does knocks me over and explodes. Why are you not dead? You have no health left. Oh, that shit's stupid. Stun lock me, that's fine. I'm going to look up a video for this because it's kind of bullshit. Okay, I have no doubt that it's not going to work that well for me, but we will give it a good go. Well, that's a fucking problem. Okay, I'm just going to start that again. You can't turn all the way when you're using the sustained burst. She's sort of stuck on the spot. And that would have just wasted the whole fucking thing. These fucking claw strikers are annoying. The tremor tusk is bad enough, but throwing 2 claw strikers at me as well is kind of insane. Can't see me. Can't see me. You don't know I'm here. You don't know I'm here. That didn't go anywhere near what I was aiming at. Okay, that fucking worked. There's a very good reason I'm doing these, like, one challenge after each section, is because these kind of suck. There's going to be a Dreadwing in the next one. Apex rollbacks aren't too bad. If I acid gauntlet them and then drill spike their like core thing and then just keep going nuts on them, they die fairly easily. But the difficulty is starting to get, well, it's halfway there. And I've got 2 more afterwards.
You have guts, champion. I'll give you that.
Yeah, I don't need your opinion. Can I have one of the cool weapons now? Please?
Ah.
Please? Please? Oh, I'm 10 off. Next time then.
Earn more medals.
Next time.
Of course. Good luck.
I'm not going to do more arena challenges just to get that bow. Because I don't want to be that miserable. I think I said we were just going to go straight down towards Tide's Reach, Fool's Edge now. That's what that was. That's what I was going to say. Because I don't really think... Oh, there's a question mark here. Go and do that. And then we'll head south. But hey, another set of arena challenges completed. Doobie-doo, doobie-doo. Yeah, that's fine. I have loads of skill points. Let's get this mother lover. That was again the wrong button. It's not been the right button every single time I tried to do it. And then I wanted to sort of do some other things before I go to unlock the DLC abilities. I'd try and avoid doing those until the DLC. Launch a shredder that ricochets off its point of contact before hovering in place, dealing shock damage to targets within range for a limited time. Uses up to 2 shredders of your currently selected type and depletes a medium amount of weapon stamina. I'm sure that's very, very good, and I will be very, very bad at using it. So let's get it. I should save it before I go anywhere. Just in case the game breaks or something and I lose that arena stuff that I just did. So I saw online that people basically say that the exploding spike throw is broken and just does way too much damage and makes every fight easy, and I'm a huge advocate for the fucking bolt blaster. Because, you know, keep arguing with me versus a minigun, basically, and you'll still be wrong. That kind of like, to me, that proved it. Mowing down that tremor tusk with a bolt blaster just to make it easy. Hello, Ravagers. Goodbye, Ravagers. Please don't shoot my mount to death while I ride past you. Why did you stop? We are being chased. Let's not just stop. So annoying.
Stomping around in there.
This place isn't even a thing. It's just a couple of people, and why put it like in my way like that? I seem to be at the point of the game where it requires pretty intense components to upgrade things. Like a Tide Ripper tail fin for the second upgrade of a piece of armor. Are you sure? Are you okay? Do you need me to call somebody? Please don't kill me. Cool, I'm gonna be trapped in here by a scorcher for the rest of my existence. Oh, I was still a little bit close. Oh. Quick escape while you can. Run away!
May your name be honored at the Grove.
Claw Strider wouldn't have done that. That feels like a trap. One that I'll not be falling for. No, sir. The lighting in this area is pretty crazy. It's like an entirely different game. This is nuts. Fuck off. This is crazy. This place is great. Like visually. It's all like steam and water and jungle and it's great. Of course.
Bags are giving way.
Ah! There was a hole. Well, that's just needlessly cruel. No fucking way did my charger just take down a bristleback.
Shane's way too quick, water.
Oh, see you later. It did good. It took one down. I know it's got like more health and stuff because I overrode it, but still, 1v2 the bristlebacks and beat half of their equation. This place is driving me wild at how pretty it is. Peccaries everywhere. No, that might be a problem. Let's override the scores right now. Up. Up. Please? Please? No? Okay. Well, bye. I was going to say that sounds an awful lot like something coming my way. They are very persistent. Have we been here before? This looks a heck of a lot like that place that made us that food once we killed all the birds and shit.
This must be Fall's Edge. Talos said I could resupply here and head for the Point Fair.
Oh no, that was way up here? Stonecrest, was it? No. No, because it wasn't a frozen area. Well, I'm very confused now.
Brains as loud as beating drums.
Yeah, I think he would have said something if it was... There was a tiny insect. I wasn't just going insane. Oh, I'd like that, but I don't have enough wings. Thanks anyway, man. What else we got here? Some stuff up here.
Okay, Fall's Edge behind me. Just gotta head west until I reach the coast. And the Quinn Ferry.
That's a good looking bow. I quite like that it does brittle damage as well, considering my bow does only one arrow type that I go anywhere near. So I'm very strongly considering getting that. I like the look of that. Although that might be heavily influenced by the fact that it's called Dragoon Armor. It's cool that it's called Dragoon Armor and it's for a Machine Master, so for like mounted stuff. But yeah, it looks cool. It looks cool. I'm gonna get this bow. I like the look of this bow. And the ammo that it does. Like I say, the bow that I've been using, I only use one type of arrow that it provides, and that's just a big fucking waste of bow, really, isn't it? If I can get a couple of upgrades for this as well, that'd be great. Which I can't, because I need another Rockbreaker mining claw. And when was the last time we saw a Rockbreaker? Oh yeah, the first time we saw a Rockbreaker. It's okay. Bye, Marshall Hunter Bow, you've been fun. This probably does more damage overall, but... You know. I like this bow. It's Nora style, and I like the Nora style. There's really nothing else here. I expected a quest or something, but no, they just put this place here. And was like, yeah, you can go here if you want. Or you can not. It's entirely up to you. I was gonna say, I'm sure I marked it. I can't fucking see it. This armor doesn't look nearly as good from the back as it does from the front. These guys are living a life of fucking luxury. I think it's like the 3/4 length trousers that's ruining this armor set for me. After this, there's a hunting grounds there. That's good. There's the next racetrack. That's where Talana is, so we'll be going through there anyway. There's a relic ruin there that I can do on the way as well. I don't know if I'll be heading to any of this just yet. Not until I start doing like the Valley of the Fallen, which I guess is only like 2 levels above Pharaoh's Tomb, so I could, theoretically. But there's so much more stuff to do down there. I'd rather just keep it to like this section. You know, north of this river, basically. And we will do south of that river the next time we come this way. Just like I've been saying that I'm going to do the northern mountains again the next time we go that way, and we haven't yet.
I need to get rid of their leader. Maybe then the rest will retreat.
But I think I've got a quest that I started up there that's currently on hold anyway. Didn't hear nothing. I mean, this outpost comes up at level 35. I don't understand the way they've done the levels in this game. That's very close. Hello. Don't touch me. I don't know why it wouldn't let me stealth strike.
Judging by that armor, I think I know who's in charge.
Hi.
Or something! That intruder! I'll take her out!
Oh, why did it stop? I still have Valor.
My head!
Me. Person's a ninja. Oh, the draw speed on this bow is nuts. Ow.
Punish her!
Please vanish. Okay, well done. Oh, you're joking. Really not helpful, I can't see where I'm high volleying. Ouch. I don't know, I might have missed him. Yeah, it did.
Need more.
That didn't do a lot of damage, it kind of seems like it's for bigger targets. This has gone all wrong. Everything about this has gone wrong. Hello. I missed.
How do you like me now?
Ditto, motherfucker. Ah!
Now it's you and me.
This outpost won't be causing any more trouble.
I think that arrow went through that person's head. I couldn't have made my intent to kill that bitch more clear.
Looks like they're hoarding supplies. They raided from other villages.
Oh, there were traps all over the place. Anyway, that was terrible. That did not go well in any aspect. I haven't upgraded this in like even once. I don't want the gun.
Some tags here. I should take them to Duca.
Looks like it's this next. Starting to get a bit late, so I'm a bit hesitant to start a hunting grounds. Maybe I will get this. Oh, that's right, I don't have a mount. Mine died. It tried to take on... Well, I got it ambushed by two bristlebacks. Oh, it might be down a cliff. Yeah, if I want to go further, it's like down a cliff. I kind of don't want to do that. So I guess that place is later. Because I don't want to have to climb back up at any point. Oh, I think I just realised I sold my old bow with its fucking weapon coils still in it. Whoops. Guess I'll put the agility damage in it. Also, yeah, this bow is definitely nowhere near as strong as the old bow, but it draws so much faster, which is nice. Because that means the overdraw will be fast. And I like that shit. Hollow ticks. Elika. What is it, Dad? Dad. Guess which Dread swag tagged 4 VIPs for the Hollow Song Showdown? Do you even know what those words mean? That I got 4 VIP tickets for Thandahana? Screams. You did? You'd better not be joking. Can you even see AI performers live? Yes, yes, yes. Can't believe you got the tickets. So whose dad's a dread flick? Thank you. Just promise you won't embarrass me in front of my friends. Okay, Dad? 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 And he never made that promise. Which means either he embarrassed her in front of her friends, or they died. Yeah, but not let me save for a second then. Oh yeah, it needed Slitherfang stuff, and I was like, that sounds like it would be horrendous to farm, so I'm not going to do that. Hey man. Goodness me. Fireclaw, no thanks. I would like the Stalker one very, very badly though. Please, please, just give it to me. Okay, he just sells one of each. I really want that Stalker one, I'm so sad. Hello. Okay, so this is going to involve acid, water and plasma, I think. Hello.
Like the 10 before us, my clan tests their metal against only the most formidable of machines. Now,
Great.
So will you.
The Rain Trace is home to some of the most dangerous machines in the Forbidden West. Lowland soldiers come to these hunting grounds to learn the skills required to defeat the largest and most powerful machines. Defeat all the trials and you might just survive the unforgiving Lowland jungle. Shock and remove trial. Use shock ammo on a tremor tusk to build it up to the shocked state and shoot off its tusks. Then we've got override and mount a claw strider and use it to kill other machines. That one's going to be just fun. And heavy weapons trial. Shoot off any of the Tremor Tusk's cannons and use it to kill machines. That one's probably going to be easy if I just tear blast a weapon off and then shoot something small. But I'm probably going to do these next time. I'm going to end a little bit early because I have a really busy shift tomorrow. And I don't want to go into it more tired than I usually am. So I will end early, and then when I play this again, we'll do this this hunting grounds. Yeah, see, that's coming up as level 25, which tells me this is sort of a level 25 zone. I don't fucking know. I don't understand how the leveling system works in this game. I don't know, man. And that Relic Ruins is level 25 as well, so it's fucking... But that was level 30. Make it make sense. I need to remember to grab that on my way through... What's that? Oh, Kragala. That was like level 30 as well, isn't it? Yes, pardon me. That doesn't make sense. Well, anyway, that's where I'm gonna finish it for tonight. And when am I next gonna stream? What day is it today? It's Tuesday, so not Thursday, not Wednesday, not tomorrow, not Thursday. Usually it would be Thursday if I'm streaming Tuesday, but we're going to do some shit for the show that we've got on Saturday, so I won't be available to stream, or I likely won't be available to stream in the evenings. That might change. It depends on what time we finish. Other than that, there's nothing else really to get into. Like I said, next time I'm live, I will be playing Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I was going to do Final Fantasy 16 next, to have sort of like something JRPG and something a bit more Western going, but what did we do? We did Kingdom Hearts, and then we did Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, and that took so long. I think I just need to not be playing a JRPG for a while. And it'll be fun to play some Star Wars. That'll get copywritten into oblivion. Who cares? I don't make money from this shit anyway. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I apologise for my general drowsiness. I know it's just pretty normal for me, except not to this degree. I've just been sleepy as fuck. Just sleepy as fuck. But I appreciate you hanging out all the same, and hopefully I will see you again soon. Have a fantastic evening. Take good care of yourselves. And fare thee well.